Investors experienced some whiplash Monday as stocks shot up following Iran's strike on a U.S. airbase in Doha, Qatar. The Dow Jones closed the day up more than 350 points. The Nasdaq is up about 180 points, and the S&P 500 is up nearly 60 points. It comes as the attack caused a significant drop in already falling crude oil prices. Earlier today, President Trump called for the U.S. and other oil-producing countries to increase their production. CBS News MoneyWatch correspondent Kelly O'Grady joins us now. It's great to have you here. As you know, the market was right across the board, and then we saw, the stocks go up after the strike. What happened?
So this is really investors betting on the news that just broke, that we saw a more muted response from Iran. The investors that I were talking to interpreted it as much, and that this wasn't going to escalate into a further conflict. And you saw investors take heart from this. I will also note, I expected initially a more viscerally red reaction from the market this morning when trading opened. But I did talk to an investor over the weekend exactly when this happened on Saturday evening. I said, what do you think is going to happen? And he said, well, I actually think taking away Iran's nuclear capabilities or potential to get there is more of a stabilizing factor in the Middle East. And investors did react as much. You're also seeing oil prices fall even just now. I'm looking at it right now. And this is what investors are betting on, that things are de-escalating and you're not going to see huge shocks for companies because, of course, oil, it flows through from everything from gas prices to inflation.
Well, we know crude oil prices are down more than 3% since the start of this show. Tell us more about what could happen if Iran closes the Strait of Hormuz.
So this is sort of the worst case scenario that is looking less likely based on what just happened. But if they were to close the Strait of Hormuz, 20 to 30% of the world's oil passes through that strait. That means less supply, same amount of demand, you're going to see oil prices shoot up. The concern is you could see oil prices above $100 a barrel and stay there for a while. That's what happened when Russia invaded Ukraine summer of 2022. We saw gas prices above $5 a gallon. And we've already seen gas prices over the past week tick up a little bit because oil prices have been ticking up outside of today. That being said, I talked to a number of oil analysts today, and they said, look, where does Iran get most of its money to finance all of these attacks and activities? It's from oil. It's going to be hard to bite off the hand that feeds you because they need access to that strait as well in order to sell to China. So what we're seeing right now, you're probably going to see a little bit of upward pressure on gas prices like we already have. But if oil prices continue as they are right now falling, it's going to be good news for summer driving.
All right. That's what we want to hear. Thank you. Some good news. Kelly O'Grady, thank you.